to Hidden in Universal Vault. My name is Ryan, and welcome you to the next review. So decided this time I'm going to take a look at 2003's The Cat in the Hat. The Cat in the Hat is a 2003 family film which stars Mike Myers, Dakota Fanning, Spencer Breslin, Alec Baldwin, Kelly Preston, and Sean Hayes. This movie was released around November 2003, and like I said, it stars Mike Myers. He plays, obviously, the cat. If you read the Cat in the Hat book, you'll know what you expect. So, yeah. There are a couple positives with the film. I'm going to talk about the positives, and I'm going to get right into the negatives. The positives are, it has one of the best scenery in the film. It has one of the best set decorations and really good cinematography. Speaking of the fact, this movie is directed by cinematographer Bo Welsh. He was the same man who was cinematographer on all three Men in Black movies. So that's like the only positive. Let's get into the negatives about this film. Now I'm going to say this right now. This movie is not good. I'm just going to cut the chase. This movie is not that good. The biggest problem with that is it's not really that funny. And the problem is, this movie, the problem is there's too much, kids are not going to like this because, for one, there's so much innuendos. Now, I haven't seen this movie since theaters, and I actually went to the theaters back in the day when this movie came out. So I haven't watched this movie since theaters, so I'm going into this completely blind. I thought, well, hey, maybe I'll watch a family film and see if it holds up. And the answer is, not really. The movie doesn't hold up. This movie was super cringeworthy. Just, this is one of the most cringing films I have. So basically, if you read the book, it's focused on two of these kids, Conrad and Sally. Spencer Breslin and Dakota Fanning is in this movie. They're the brother and sister. So they're left with the babysitter, Mrs. Kwan, who basically babysits them. So the mom basically is dating a guy named Larry, but he also goes by the name of, I want to think, Leonard. I want to say, no, Lawrence. I'm sorry, Leonard and Lawrence. I'm getting the two mixed up, but he's Lawrence. So he calls him Larry. It's like Conrad. His name is Lawrence. So his goal is he's going to send Conrad to military school. Yeah, that's not even in the Dr. Seuss book. I thought maybe sometime on my phone. Anyways, so his idea is to send him off to military school. But they're left in the house, so they're left in the house alone. We don't get into introducing the cat until mid through the film. Like, second half of the movie. Not second half, but like 2 minutes into the movie. So they're like, the cat shows up and they're always freaked out though. But the problem is, Mike Myers' design, I'm going to show you the case though. I mean, now tell me that character is just super terrifying. The problem is, just like they did with the Grinch, when they did with Jim Carrey, that's the problem. You put an actor in all this makeup, and it just looks scary. I don't know. That's not that scary, but when Thing 1 and Thing 2 appeared, they're eerily creepy. What happened? They're just, like, they're scary. I'm getting off topic, so it's just, they use too much of, I'm going to read you the rating. Okay, it's rated PG for mild, crude humor, and some double entendre. And you can tell there's a bunch of innuendo. I shouldn't say sexual innuendo. Like, there's a scene where the cat's wearing, like, a coconut bra at times. It's so, like, cringe. It's super cringeworthy. Again, I haven't seen this, but I remember, like, not even laughing when I saw this video. And that's, I think, the problem. When you make a family film, you want to make it geared towards more of children and family. That's why I think some, like the Shrek movies, which also have Mike Myers, can make you laugh. Now, Mike Myers can be enjoyable. He's very funny, but he'll go, and he'll go like that. That's not about right. He'll start doing his Austin Powers impression. It just, I don't know. I do not know what the filmmakers were thinking. Like I said, the positive is some of the set decoration and that kind of stuff is good. But it's just really just I don't know. They also use puns like he's lying down the thing with Mrs. Kwan and is like, Universal Studios. And to be honest, I'm like, well, I wish I kind of was there right now. But like I said, it's just, and the idea of the dog getting loose, I don't remember the dog being in the Cat in the Hat. Sure, there's the fish, but the fish doesn't look as creepy. But like I said, it's like that kind of thing. So yeah, I'm just gonna cut the chase. I mean, if you want to watch it for yourself, you be the judge. Like I said again, this movie is not good. I'm gonna say that right now. This movie is what I would call enjoyably bad. This movie is enjoyable, but yet bad at the same time. Sure, my brain is telling me, sure, this is not a bad movie for children and the whole entire family. My heart's telling me is, why is it not funny? He'll mention lawyers near the beginning of the film. He'll have like this cooking show, and it's cringeworthy, but not really cringeworthy, and it's so bad it's good. I was going to put it as a guilty pleasure, but I can't do that. I can't do a guilty pleasure for a movie that I had a hard time seeing. When I saw this in theaters, I did not even laugh a single bit. In fact, my dad was going to walk out of theaters, but me being a 14-year-old, he couldn't do it. But like I said, I haven't seen this in theaters. I will say I do like I said, Mike Myers he can kind of make it enjoyable and has a good message at the end. A good message that I can probably say. Yeah. So let's cut the chase. Final verdict, should you see The Cat in the Hat? And my answer is, not really. If you see it in a flea market for a buck, get it. But if you see it on Blu-ray, more than that, find us at a yard sale or somewhere you find out in the wild. If you do decide, but don't pay a lot of money for the Blu-ray. If you pay $18, you're not going to enjoy this movie. I would say wait to find out in the wild, but wait until it comes like in a dump bit or something. You might get something out of it. But like I said, I did watch the full screen version. I guess I'll go ahead and show off, do a little sort of not really unboxing, but I guess I'll show you what's all on here. But yeah, I mean, I will say this again. Before I end the review, I'm just going to say right now, I'll go ahead and show this. Although each copy has different disc art. The full screen actually has the cat on there. I think the widescreen copy has the goldfish. Has the fish on the fish is on the disc in the widescreen. The cat is on the full screen disc. So yeah. So now I forgot to mention about performances. I think I said about how that the only person actually put in a good effort into it is Dakota Fanning as Sally. I think Dakota Fanning, Dakota Fanning. I really think she really put the character in all. And as a child actor, this was probably one of the few. Might have been her second role, starting out becoming a child actor. This would be a year before Man on Fire would come out, and if this was made in 2003, Man on Fire is 2004, and then War of the Worlds 2005. And so on and so forth. So I kind of wanted to bring that up. I like Dakota Fanning's character. Everybody else Alec Baldwin tries his best. He's not funny. Mike Myers can kind of be funny. Kelly Preston's a mom. Not really. Sean Hayes. Actually, oddly enough, Sean Hayes plays her boss and voices the fish. So that's all I could say is, so if any of that I told you, if you really want to check the film out, beware, it's not that good. Now, is this movie going to be on the worst list, my worst list? And the answer is no, because I've sort of seen it before. This is definitely an okay. Again, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this movie in my collection, but I'm glad I watched it for this channel, and for the show Hidden in the Universal Vault. This is reasons why I love discovering Universal films, whether I've seen them before or whether I've not seen them. But kind of want to pick that up. But honestly, if what I told you doesn't interest you, you're not really missing much. So I probably would say avoid this film. But if you do find out in the wild, maybe like a yard sale, if you still have a mom and pop rental store, I guess you can rent that. Or if you see a yard sale. Now, I had the Canadian release. I got that back in the day. I don't have it anymore. And that was a full screen disc. This is a full screen disc that I paid $1. So you're not missing much. Okay, I'm going to stop right there. But I try not to make the videos that long. But anyways, I'm just rambling. I don't know what decision. I guess, who knows? Who knows? It's not great. It's not bad. It's just okay. Well, I think it is. It is a I'll say this. It's an enjoyably bad movie. It's enjoyable, but in the long run, it's just bad. So that's all I have to say. So I'm rambling. I'm almost running out of battery power. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, guys. Come back next time. I'll have another review for Hidden in the Universal Vault. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.